Okay, we got all. We got. Hmm. No, none of those will work. I wonder where the little filters thing is. I mean, there's a retouch, right? Boom. But, the little filters thing is what I was looking for, like an 8 millimeter or whatever. Woo! I was in work mode, man. Doing a little bit of like a once every 3 months deep corner dive, little scrub in the kitchen and all those little corners. There's a lot of little corners in the kitchen, you know what I'm saying? Cabinets and all. Yeah, but I did that, so sorry about my slovenly piece, I'm just out of that, little sweaty and stuff. Sweaty in the fucking snow, eh? It's snowing, yes. No school tomorrow. Cheers, everybody. No school for the daughter. The only one left. The only non adult. Oh, I'm sure we'll make grand use of the day. She just provided us with new artwork. It's hearts that have like eyes, like living love hearts, sort of a Valentine theme, and they're paraded all around, and they're very jovial. So that's a new piece of art that she's provided with us. That's basically a damn keeper, man. It'll be up there for a while, huh? I swear on that, because it works. It's good. It's good, man. A little bit of shifting and constructing. I'm getting ready for the upcoming year, man. You know, I'm gonna have to get a bigger storage. I'm gonna have to move more things into it. I have my mother's house across, and my father is, dropping a lot of the stuff, which means, I get that. That's junk only. Oh, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll move it across, and we're gonna do it. He wants out. He wants out of the big digs. He wants to be in assisted living, which he probably needs. What's up, Frankie? Yo, I'm doing fine, brother. I am just winding down, man. I was doing extra domestic cleaning, like the deep corners, bro. Like almost like spring cleaning, but since spring cleaning will be coming, I figured I'll do a half ass job a little early so that when it does come, we go ahead and nail it where it's at. Nah, I was basically doing like a 3 month, check all your cabinet corners maintenance of get your toothbrush out and polish the knob on the sink. Polish the knob on the sink, bro. That's what happens every day. Everybody's been proud polishing that shit. Too many times they polish the knob. Like, you know what I'm saying, isn't it? All right, here we go. Whoo, here we go. Celebrating the holy mountain there, the mountain water, Afghani, Dutch, whatever they be, the Cavendish, the oh yeah, now it won't roll around. It's one of the regular natural raws. They're so slick. Yeah, let's get a little bit of tongue tar on these flipping. There we go. Flip it around. These flipping thumbs shouldn't be like that. No grip in the natural version, man. I do like the organic hemp a bit, but no grip in the natural or classic. I mean, they call it classic or whatever, but they say natural and raw, whatever the fuck. I don't know. There we go. Everyone in bed for sure, but it's a fucking Frankie. It's a snow day. It's snowing outside. You're like, there's no school tomorrow. You know what I mean? Most business is gonna be kind of cut short. My wife, she thinks she's going out there to make breakfast. She probably is, because it's out on the highway. And of course they salt and buzz the highway. But most business around on our normal path will be shut to halfway or a halt. and it's a snow day, dude. Yeah, they're all in bed. Mm. We all did some version of cleanup and purging, like throwing stuff away and doing a little deep cleaning today. All of us. So they're also well deserved in sleep. You know what I mean? Because they did their marches, they did their work. You know what I mean? They earned it, bro. They earned it. She went to school, but it was a 2 day. I mean, a 2 hour. 2 hours early, she got to leave because of the snow that did come. You know, it actually did this time. How much snow? I didn't look. I'll be honest with you, Frankie. I didn't fucking even look. But I'll tell you what, we got a lot of snow because they came around with the to do the sidewalks. So the maintenance here, as cheap as the company is to be on overtime, they're lucky it's the early part of the month and everybody just paid rent. They were here snow blowing. What does that mean? That means probably more than 4 inches. Probably more than 4 inches. But I never looked, and I probably won't. You know, it'll just be the snowfall on the side of the road by the time I see it. You know, and that's fine, man. I'll live without that memory. You know, I was busy inside today. You know, taking care of business, domestic admin, bro. You got to do the background work. You know, otherwise the foreground sucks. So I'm saying probably 4 inches. I mean, they've been telling me for days on my little stupid phone app that I don't want, you know, but it just comes through. It says there's snow likely in an hour. They've been telling me that for 2 days. It was never true. The school said, okay, we're letting out early, and it happened, you know. Oh, I live in an apartment. Let's see. We got it's 12 units in the building. There's a breezeway in between, right? So, you know, you got the 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they go up 3 levels, and there's a breezeway in between. So we are one of 12 units in our overall building, which is kind of like, you know, two half buildings because we have a breezeway in the middle. The thing is, their steps are too deep. You know what I'm saying? Like steps that are like this, they're made for you can walk your trolley down it, you can walk your hand truck. Their steps are this wide. You can't walk a damn hand truck. It just flips over. They're like literally like 20 inches wide. I mean, you know, whatever that is in British sterling, my brother. You know what I'm saying, brother. Imperial. So yeah, we live in an apartment. I'm so glad we lived here since 2015. But I'm so glad because you gotta think, man. Anytime an appliance blows, any $10,000 you have to do every 3 years, we never had to do that shit. We never had to cut a blade of grass. We've never had to shovel out the snow out on the sidewalk or for the even parking spot. So, shit, apartment shit is it's not that bad, bro. And we don't have it around here. There's only 2 spots. Us in this corner, big highway out there, and one deep, you know, about 2.5 miles that way in the other corner. That's it. 2 apartment complexes in the area, you know. Over there, 2.5, $4 million homes. Who would have thunk? I could throw an arrow at a $4 million home, you know, and I don't have to pay for my next broken dryer, you know. Shit's crazy, right? Our neighbors are cool, man. See? Yeah. Because they're survivors, see? Like I said, we've been here for a long time, too. So they're all good. They're good people. Amazing, man. Just luck, you know, serendipity, you know, like a happy accident, a happy accident. They're great people. Hmm. They do things you wouldn't believe, man. Very kind, very nice. We're all in it together. One big pirate ship, me lad. You know? I'm not the captain. I'm just scrubbing the deck. Well, Frankie, I'm sure you've been through several different living situations. So have I. You know what I mean? They all have their ups and downs, right? So they all have their ups and downs, you know? We went to go rent a house, and they didn't say, and, we got this showing where we got to get in. My mother and I basically were looking at this home, but it was for my wife and I, but my mom and I were scoping it. And it was a 3 bedroom home. It seemed to be a reasonable price almost. We thought, man, if he cuts off $200, and you can always 10% somebody that actually wants to sell something. If you can't 10% them, if you can't 20% them, they probably don't really want to sell what the fuck they're sitting on. You know what I mean? And that makes no sense. So be careful, man. Don't get fleeced on your items, man. Get the full value, right? Anyway, that tangential situation sends me back to, we thought we were going to rent the whole house, and it seemed like that's close to reasonable. We met in the middle ground. It turns out we were renting the top floor, but that's where the real 3 bedrooms were. The basement wasn't qualified even as a 1 bedroom because it wasn't made that way. A bedroom in a basement like that would have to have its own exit or whatever. So we found out we were just top level. Now, we talked down to the price I was thinking, but I was thinking that price for the whole house. We felt like, we'll deal with it anyway. We had the problems of what type of people move in downstairs. Now, sitcom worthy for a couple of reasons, man. A couple of proprietary reasons I'll hold behind. But when you have that whole group and you have that reliance on another entire unit that's going to go rent downstairs in the same fucking cube that you live above. Our real life problems were the fact that somebody had to sign for utilities, and we did that. We're the first ones there, and the ones who stayed there after 1, 2, and 3 left. You know what I mean? But yeah. So the basic problems are that, like, because they won't pay their half. Trust me, they won't pay their half. Is it in your name? What the fuck do they care? And then they're also like abuse utilities, right? That sometimes happens. Then they'll do things completely reckless and insane that probably risk the lives of your entire family. And we also lost a life in the home, not ours, but in the humanity sense, in the broader sense, one of our people, one of our babies passed. There, and it wasn't right. So chew on that shit, man. I'll be back tomorrow morning, like I said. Um, I'm kind of proud of the reorganization and things that I'm doing because I'm just getting ready for spring cleaning in a way where I'm like, let me preemptively do it 3 months ahead. And then when I really, really hit it, it'll be that much easier for the deep cuts, for the toothbrush level, picking up Brad's level, picking up Brad's with a magnet. Hey, you ever been there? Out of sawdust, keeping the good sawdust, putting the cedar in its place, quantifying, classifying, and slurry. All right, everybody. See you later tomorrow morning. I promise. I lied.